That'd up my champion status.
It would add fame to your standing.
I mean, haha.
All right.
So this journey is it like the quest? What you say? My face kind of starts beaming a little bit.
Oh, yes, this is definitely very quest-like.
I find it more duty rather than a quest. You know, I'm not a bounty hunter.
It's a little more poetic if we call it a quest. Gives it more meaning.
What is our current goal?
You just sound like
Are
a
we
bitch.
heading to?
I feel it's an adventure
The
while
meeting?
we're saving innocents.
Your
All right,
current-
fine. It's an adventure.
Okay, so as far as you guys know right now, your current goal, based on the only real evidence you have, was from that note that described the bathhouse
Yes,
that the Cult of the Dead 3 was operating out of. That's your only lead so far.
What are we gonna do with that prisoner?
We will immediately turn them into the proper authorities.
Oh yeah, we have that prison.
Bring him to jail.
He was
I
the
think
cult
he's
of
rehabilitable.
Dead 3. He's just hanging out with us still, and like.
No, he's not the dead three. He's
He's
the servant.
Cult of the Dragon.
Oh, yeah, he was the.
He was being drugged behind the cart in cuffs
Okay.
because he sucked.
And I have the robe of the Cult of the Dragon, and the ring is from Cult of the Dragon.
Yes.
It's pretty cool though.
No, actually, you took the Cult of the Dead 3 cloak. That's how you were able to pass off.
Yeah, you have a
as-
mix of things going on.
Well, yeah,
You
because
took the
I
ring
think.
too, right?
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
I have
we-
both? Just to say.
Oh,
I have
please
both-
tell me you took
both
the cloak
robes,
off
'cause I
before
think
we
I
got
would
to
have.
town.
I think we had a dead one of each one. We
Yeah.
encountered it. And, you know, just to have. You never know.
I'm good with that.
You're not wearing the cloak though, right now.
Not wearing it, no.
Good. 'Cause that'd probably be an
Um,
issue in the middle of town.
Let's dress him up in the cloak and see what happens.
And with that, Rhea says that it's probably time that we be on. Welcome, Tyrone. Do you have enough weapons to feel safe in Baldur's Gate?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Give me all the 1-2.
So as you leave the stables,
That is good advice.
You can count as much as I can.
as you leave the stables, having gained another compatriot on your quest, you see refugees starting to crowd around the gate, and they are being held back by a line of flaming fist guards. The guards are trying to hold the gate frantically, not being able to keep up with the tide of refugees. A hard-looking man barks orders up to the parapet. Close the gates! Close the gates! The rest will have to settle for the Kalimshan slums. The two large doors of the gate start to close as Flaming Fist mercenaries tighten their line to stop any runners from breaking through. You notice the gate doors are adorned with a large silhouette of a basilisk.
That's pretty cool.
And the gate closes, and you guys walk up, and you walk up kind of behind this little group of refugees that are trying to get into the city and are being turned away. What would you like to do at this point?
Well, we're military, right? No.
Flaming Fist guys are outside. But
Yes.
Yeah, that's on.
I
That's
mean,
on you.
I'll,
man.
as the ambassador of the Flaming Fist.
Okay.
Say, what's up? What's going on? What's the?
You would recognize Flame Zaj is the commander that shouted the order to close the gate. And if you want to get anything really done, you should talk to him before talking to someone else.
Sarge, buddy. Oh, well, I mean, boss.
What's up, you old son of a bitch?
Yeah,
I mean, hey, boss.
professional.
Much respect.
That's how we talk.
He knows it's orc talk though.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we just kind of grunting at each other. Hey, Sarge, hey, what's happening here? Why are we holding these? Do I know what these refugees are? Is that
They're They're from the town that just disappeared.
Oh, that's okay.
They've been traveling kind of with us this whole time or around us.
Oh,
Yeah.
so they kind of came with
Everyone
us?
fleed to
Mhm.
Baldur's
Yeah.
Gate.
Yep.
Wait.
You guys were helping to
Okay.
kind of get them there safely, and you did
Okay.
a great job. That's why you didn't have to see any of it.
Okay.
We are quite skilled.
Yes.
So I'm like, yeah, what's going on? Why we, probably let these guys in. They look pretty sick and not feeling great.
Zaj
They don't look too well, man. They're sick.
Yeah,
You should let them in.
Yeah, we've been following them.
Zaj looks over, kind of recognizing the voice and being like, "Oh, Gauntlet Gorzak.
Ah, hey,
'Tis good to see a familiar face among all of this Alturian rabble."
I know. It's loud, smelly. We gotta do what you gotta do.
The loons coming out of Elturel are speaking of Elturel being destroyed.
Yeah.
What did you see on your travels, Gauntlet?
Yeah, we saw it. Yeah, get destroyed. Look at
What do you mean? What do you mean destroyed?
Well, 1 minute it was there, and then the next minute it wasn't there.
So, the city is gone.
The city's gone. I'm being optimistic about this. It could be somewhere else.
He stops listening for a second and looks over at this rowdy group of refugees, and then comes
It's like
back and
that.
he's barely noticing any of your other companions. And where is Ravengard?
Hmm.
Did you not leave with him?
Oh, that's the boss man, right? That's the head dude.
Yeah.
That I came to.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
What did happen to him?
He was
He
probably,
probably
in
went
the
down with
city.
Elturel.
He was in the
He
city.
was in the city, yeah.
Well, about that. Last I saw him, he was in that city.
Oh no, that was a dookie boy.
I
wasn't
mean, I tried.
it? Stupid Dukes Baldur's Gate.
You know, he was drinking a lot that night. You know, I really tried to get him out of there, boss. I mean,
Mm.
but yeah, I don't think he made it.
What do you mean? Why ever would you leave his side?
It was more like he left my side.
We had a job. We did.
Yeah, we
Fabius Creed never showed up. The mayor of Elturel. never
yeah,
showed up
yeah.
He's trying to help you.
Yeah,
and
he's
I'm,
like-
I'm
yeah,
in the
he's
back laughing my ass off trying to cover my
You got
face.
your like back to me, and you're just like. He's like, yeah. The other, Fabius didn't even show up. That bastard. I mean, after that happened, things just went to shit.
Why would Thavius call a meeting and not?
That's what we thought we were wondering.
He had,
That's
he had
crazy.
also, excuse me, I am a member of,
Yeah, this guy's cool. He's
of
with
the
me.
Hell Riders. I am under the command of Rhea Mantelmorn.
It takes him 6 seconds to actually take his eyes off of Gorzak and look over to the elf.
The mayor never showed. Every one of us had showed from our three respective groupings, but he never showed himself, which is quite suspect
Yeah.
now, considering what has happened to this city.
So you're telling me that Duke Ravengard, Ontharfroom, and Gideon Lightward were all in the city.
Every
I
one of
didn't
them.
even really put it like that.
And
That sounds like a head job to me.
It does.
Zaj doesn't really know how to handle the information. You can visibly see him.
Congratulations on your promotion.
You only listened what you cling to.
You start to see him get physically uncomfortable. And Rhea walks up and is holding the note from the cultist and says, we aren't sure exactly what happened, and she hands him the note, but we do know that the Cult of the Dead Three is operating out of one of the bathhouses in the lower districts. And Zaj, kind of losing his mind with this new information, laughs. Cultists in Baldur's Gate? No, couldn't be. Who would believe such a thing? He trails off and looks back at that group of refugees over there.
Zip.
The terror, the humanity.
I guess if he
And-
says there are no cultists, we might as well just go home.
This city was pulled down into the ground by chains, by massive anchoring chains,
Well,
leading down into the ground.
There's nothing more dreadful than the habit of doubt.
and I'm like, I don't know if this is anything, but I show him the ring. The ring. Yeah.
You're
We
weird.
found this on one of the guys.
I don't know if I emoted it well, but he was being very sarcastic with his cultists. No, never. Couldn't be a thing. In Baldur's Gate, ha.
This is what we were sent there to try and deal with. It appears that we were too.
None of us are able to catch out of the sarcasm. We're like, no, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Oh, really, man?
Yeah, he's being totally
They have
sarcastic.
robes. They have robes.
You watch as Zaj gets increasingly frustrated with you. He speaks this time with an edge. All right, then. If you want to waste time, go ahead. Just don't come back and waste any more of mine. He walks off to deal with the rowdy group of refugees that he kept looking over and tells them to let your group in. And they open the gates and let you pass into the city, but they do not let the rest of the refugees pass with you. And you can hear them ordering the refugees to move back to the slums outside.
On my way in, I catch eyes with one of the refugees that I've come to know over the past 2 weeks, and I say, I hand them the blue-eyed dragon statue, and I say, listen, you must wait, but you are safe now, and takes this and help feed your group, and give him the blue dragon statue worth 20 gold.
Well, I was gonna. Can I talk to Zaj?
Yeah, I mean,
Can I?
yeah.
Can I just kind of like one-on-one with him? Just
That went
try to
so
like
well.
say, hey man. No, I'll just try to lay. I'm gonna lay a little charm on. Like they've been through a lot of shit, man. Like there was a wedding.
God, there was a
there's
wedding.
There's like an orphan that's missing a donkey. It's real sad, boss. And I mean, that's what, 10 of them. We got enough space in one of our barracks. We could probably lodge them all in there.
How many refugees are there?
I'd say with
Does
you
he know how to
guys,
count?
not well. There's about 17 refugees
Oh.
with this group.
Oh, that's not that many.
There are many more still traveling in. They're
Oh.
coming in small groups. But he hears out. He doesn't want to, but he hears out your sob story, and kind of laughs and says, "The barracks." Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I haven't
Gauntlet.
been in that rank in so long. I forgot,
But if you can find this group lodging yourself, it's not going to be easy. But if you can find this group lodging yourself, then they're welcome to travel into.
I
the
got
city.
by popular demand.
Diamond.
I'm gonna play my heart out and get these guys some beds. That's what it is. It's like in taverns and stuff. I'm well respected. I can get free lodging and stuff.
Cool.
So for hanging out, I don't know what we're doing, but
Cool.
Nice.
I bought like an inkwell and paper. I could like.
I say
make,
I come back. I
flyers.
say put your dragon back in your pocket, E. I come back. Good news, guys.
You can no longer have this.
He just like snags it out. I'm like, good news, guys. Put in the good word. He likes me. Really, he does. He acts like he doesn't, but he does. He really does.
And he walks off, really quickly and goes and like kicks a wall.
He's a real softie.
And with that, welcome to Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate.
What was that, TJ?
Man, the actors here really take their job seriously.
Yes. There are very good actors in Baldur's Gate.
Yeah, I'll show you a few good plays.
Yeah, I can see how I'd love to see what you guys got set up here today.
Baldur's Gate. The city of trade. The city of wealth. The city of poverty. Oh, Baldurians, look to the wealthy who dwell in the city's uppermost district with a strange mixture of hatred and aspiration.
And this is Gorzak kind of telling you guys about Baldur's Gate.
Fuck yeah.
I put a hood on. Simultaneously despising the wealthy for the power they wield, and longing to get their turn at wielding that same power. Baldur's Gate is not devoid of honest, hard-working folk. No. But the city has found it difficult to shake its legacy of evil. And the greed, the greed that suffuses its upper echelons hasn't helped matters. See, the city is stratified along lines of wealth, and the city is literally divided by walls that carve it neatly into poor districts, wealthy districts, and communities so poor that they exist only outside the city's protective walls. End scene.
There's one of your actors.
I play myself out with my lute.
I mutter under my breath, no wonder why we all talk shit about Baldur's Gate back home. And then I say,
Hey!
"Oh, such poverty is so sad to see."
It is
Yeah,
why
it
I
sounds like most cities around us.
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
It has a lot of character once you get to know it. I don't know why I suddenly turned into a pirate halfway.
It was good.
Orcs are just pirates anyway.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's kind of your introduction to Baldur's Gate. Now
This is where the opening credits start. You get the title screen.
bird's eye view into the city street.
Tyrone's like, where's that music coming?
There's
Wait,
somebody choking
He would know
somebody
where
up
it's
on that
coming from, a
tower?
speaker somewhere.
Yeah.
We
That
wouldn't
looks
know.
like that's gonna be a bad time.
So we're just used to it. We're just used to epic music playing around us.
Yeah, it
That's
just
that
happens.
stuff,
It's pretty
yeah.
normal.
So as you guys walk through the streets, you see literal bodies just sitting around in alleyways, waiting to be eaten by the rats. The city has never been pretty.
That's
Like,
why I
Baldur's
said we
Gate-
could talk shit about it.
Yeah, Baldur's Gate's never been pretty, but the last 6 months or so, it's been increasingly violent and increasingly dangerous.
Every so often, I grab one of the bodies by its ankles and pull it into the main road and leave it. Not every one, but every so often.
Hey, take him aside. What's going on?
Kind of expected these types of things to be a little bit more cheerful and people throwing Funko Pops and stuff, you know?
It is a bad time in Baldur's Gate.
I just imagine you're creating a problem for people walking on the street.
I'm just curious. Yeah, why are you?
Good.
Why are we?
Good.
Why are we doing this?
He's trying to make a political statement.
This person deserves to at least be seen.
Okay.
They need to be properly disposed of.
It's kind of a hazard because like a character.
Yes, I would ask a guard,
It's
like,
cool. It's punk rock.
these
Yeah.
bodies were to be disposed of with fire. Where would we bring them?
There's gonna be a lot more than the 5 of us.
There's
in
so
here.
many.
But like, I've got to be doing something while everybody else.
Oh, I was thinking that too, but I'm just like,
I'm doing
he said a
something.
lot of bodies.
So if you
There's so much disgrace.
If
So
you
much
were to-
ignorance.
I agree.
if you were
No
to
respect for
find
the dead.
and he could Gorzak could probably tell you, but if you were to find one of the Flaming Fist guards, he or she would tell you that they don't have the time to keep up with all of the
I'm
bodies.
gonna start lighting bodies on fire.
I like it.
Maybe get them all in one pile and do it in one.
Oh, that would be nice.
Get
But
a
it doesn't
body
sound like
count.
they're gonna be like, let me be that organized. I don't know if
Well,
they will. They
maybe
might.
let's before we make too many bold statements, let's maybe
All right, all right.
This
That's
perhaps a
Halloween,
good idea.
guys.
They can't just be left out to rot.
Yeah, well,
I agree.
we got all these living ones that we got to worry about now. That's
Normally
my
this is
concern.
done when the body dies.
I might have bit off more than I can chew in
Weeks
this.
late from the smell of it.
Doesn't look like lodging's working out too well for the people in the city.
These
What were you gonna say?
actual bodies, guys.
Nobody was questioning that. Yeah, they're pretty real.
I kind of kicked one.
Hey,
Yeah,
that's rude.
Yeah, like-
that's a little disrespectful, buddy.
We don't know. This man could have sucked.
Yeah. In this town, we drag them into the middle of the road and leave them there.
You don't just kick them.
what's up? What's actually going on here?
Well, that
famine.
Yeah, war.
Disease. Cults.
you know the usual.
A city, a nearby city was
Like
dragged
the
into
cause
the
of
ground
death,
by demonic
disease,
spikes.
Starvation?
Yeah.
What is their like seemingly cause of
Didn't
death?
you hear the whole thing about ravaged by
most
evil?
most of the
Dude, I think
ones
it's just
you
wild.
see in the road. their
Difficult to
cause
shake
of
the
death
legacy of evil.
was,
Remember that part?
Probably
Yeah, legacy
tavern
of
fight.
evil, buddy.
Those these guys look like they were
It's not just the name of
killed.
my song.
Yeah. Well, we're thinking about calling the album Legacy of Evil, actually.
It looks like these guys were killed. It doesn't look like this was just like famine or disease.
No.
It looks like this is a fight.
Oh. Oh, that's what the other bodies are, those famine disease. Those get a different alley. They're organizing a little bit.
Are there any guard, any Flaming Fist guards?
The
in
Flaming
the-
Fist is very few and far between, but
If
if
there's
you
somebody
need
I
a-
can ask about these bodies,
Hmm,
be
a
like, what's going
rebellion?
on?
Yeah.
What the
What's
hell
going on
happened?
here? What-
Yeah, absolutely.
Why are there all these bodies on here?
So you find
Do you need names? I have some names if you need. If I have, because I don't know. I was going to talk to you about it, but my bandmates,
okay.
I've got them named. I don't know if you want to put them somewhere special or.
Yeah. Tell me one of the bandmates. Are they more Flaming Fists?
Yeah, so they would be like, the guys that are like, we jam, but we're also in the.
Tell me one of them.
Remy is one.
Remy. All right.
R-E-M-Y.
So yeah, you can. You know where Remy's usually stationed. He's stationed around here. Remy is one of Gorzak's bandmates and also Flaming Fists.
Flaming Fist.
Yeah.
Is he going to be one of them that's going to be
she-
just hanging out like out here?
You know where to find him.
Some of your sake.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Only if you never stop talking in that accent.
Right.
Even outside of the game.
Z game?
The game.
This is a game.
Even outside of Z game.
So yeah, you could find Remy and ask him about the bodies.
Looks like I missed out on something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what happened here, buddy? Pretty
Mm.
gruesome.
Remy would tell you that what are you talking about, Gorzak? This is Boulder's Gate. There's
Seems like a little more bodies than normal.
Campaign.
well,
Campire.
there may be more now, but with the cultist activity, that's to be expected.
Yeah, is that like becoming a thing now? Is that a problem we're having? Cultists.
Yeah. Technically, you would know that it's a pretty,
Mhm.
especially the last like 5-6 months. It's been a
like pretty
really
regular problem. Do we
Yeah.
know it's these same cultists too? These same.
Your organization suspects that it's the Cult of the Dead 3, and you've definitely dispatched of some of them, but their network seems to be somehow run underground.
Okay.
So you haven't been able to root out the true.
Is this man aware of the bathhouse situation?
Yeah, I'm onto some shit, man. We got this
Zaj is aware because you guys told him, and you can tell Remy about the bathhouse.
Because, yeah, I'm just going to be like, yeah, we're onto something, man. And it seems like there's some fishy shit. We're looking into a bathhouse.
What does Remy look like?
Surprised in this case.
I mean, I imagine they're all kind of, they're all half orcs. They're all, he's taller, maybe. He'll be like the taller, kind of wiry. He's a little more, I'm a little more.
What's he play?
staunch. He plays the other percussions.
The other percussions.
Like, I sometimes do some percussions, but
He does the ones you're not
he
doing.
does the ones I'm not doing.
That makes sense.
So he looks like the drummer.
Yeah, he's pretty much the
What he explained plus the drummer. There you go.
When he's not the drummer, though. Because I
Yeah.
also have a set of drums set up on top of our cart for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, he does. Yeah, the big guys, the thumpers. We call them the thumpers.
Remy will tell you that Gorzak, you should know. Go if you need to know about something going on in the city. You should go speak to Tarina